Hey, good evening, everyone. So today we are going to discuss a very important topic for all the competitive exams, and that is the heat wave. We are just going to cover the current affair part, what happening, what are the major reasons for it, why it is happening, why due to the climate change, various things are going on about the heat wave. Okay, and in the 2025, the Europe has faced in this July itself the major heat waves. So we are going to just look further. Okay, so let's begin with the topic. Okay, so what happened now? See what had happened to the heat waves. Okay, the Europe faced extreme heat in June and July 2025. Okay, now what are the temperatures went up to the 46 degree in Portugal and the Spain. Okay, these two countries were there where the temperature reach above the 46 degree. Okay, over 20 countries face record heat breaking heat. Okay, many cities reported temperatures above the 40 degree for days in a few row, and this is what it happened. Okay, now next, now why did this happen? So a strong heat dome formed over the Europe. So heat dome has been formed over the Europe continent. Okay, hot air from the North Africa was pulled into the Europe. There was no rain, wind to cool the air. Okay, and the sun kept heating the ground every day. Now thinking of it like a pressure cooker with a lid on. Okay, this is just an example I have put on. Okay, so this was occurring because यूरोप के ऊपर जो एक हिट डोम का फॉर्मेशन हुआ, एंड दैट हॉट एयर फ्रॉम द नॉर्थ अफ्रीका, जो भी अफ्रीका से साइड से वो पुल्ड होके यूरोप के यहाँ तक आया, एंड दैट देयर वॉज नो रेन एंड विंड ऑल्सो दैट द hot air can pass from. Okay, so what happened then, slowly generating the heat has been trapped there, and the sun kept hitting over the ground every day. So this was the major reason why the heat wave occur into the Europe. Okay, now next, so what is a heat dome? So we'll look what is the heat dome. The heat dome is a weather pattern where a hot wave is trapped in one place. Okay, basically the heat is captured at just one place, and it captures to so much means up to the so much conditions that there is no passage of air or wind. Okay, and heat increases gradually there. Okay, and it acts like a blanket, stopping hot air from rising. Okay, there is a formation of a blanket, and the hot air cannot pass or rise above. Okay, it cannot escape from there. Okay, then heat keeps the increasing each day, and then what it result extremely hot days, and the night also are also hot only. Okay, so this was the heat dome we have seen. Okay, so now what is next? What the recorded temperatures we have look here. The country peaked the temperature. Now Portugal saw the 46.6 degrees Celsius. Okay, rise of the temperature. Spain was around 45 degree. Now France was around 43.9 degrees Celsius. Okay, Germany 41.1 degree, and Italy was 42.7 degree Celsius. Many cities broke 1000 plus years record. Okay, 100 plus years, sorry, 100 plus years of the record. Okay, so now what are the human impact for the heat waves? Okay, over 2300 deaths have been seen in just 10 days. Okay, 65% of the deaths directly linked to the climate change. It was there. Older people and children are suffered most because their immune system is highly weak, and they usually suffer the more from this. Okay, now what are the impact that it faces? What heat waves can do? The it can heat stroke is the first, then dehydration occurs due to this, and power failures made these things worse, and that happen. Okay, heat waves are the now the silent killers. Okay, now next, now climate change. What is the link between the climate change? For this, scientists say climate change made this heat wave. Okay, and 4 degree was hotter and 10x more likely. Okay, and more greenhouse gases is equals to more heat waves. Okay, this is not normal, and it is a man-made thing. Okay, Now other effects, what it has been seen, there was a huge increase in the electricity bills due to the fans and AC. If heat is increasing, obviously people will go to the dehydration, heat stroke and all these things. So there is a increase in the electricity bills as well, because we use often fans and AC to cool ourselves, okay, to have that kind of body temperature, to maintain ourselves, okay. Now forest fire in the Greece, Turkey and Spain also were there, okay. Now roads melted, trains delayed, crops also dried because of the many heat waves, and the economy and daily life suffered very badly. These were the other effects of the heat waves, okay. Now next is this the first time it ever happened? No, this was not a first time. Europe has also had a big heat waves in 2003. Nearly about 70 plus thousand deaths were seen, okay. In 2019 also it was there, but 2025 is one of the most studied and fastest warming it was seen, okay. So heat waves are now happening every 3 to 5 years generally, okay. Now next, what can we do? So plant more trees, reduce car usage, save electricity, use cool roofs and water storage we can do, protect elderly in summer, demand the climate action, okay. Small steps can save many lives. So basically we have to plant more trees, reduce the car uses, we can use the good transportation, that is public transportation we can use, we can save the electricity whenever it is not necessary, we should switch off the lights, okay. Use the cool roofs, the cool surfaces are available, so we can make our houses cool, okay. Water storage we can do it, protect elderly in the summer, or the children may be there, okay. And demand the climate action, everyone is responsible for this climate change and we should act accordingly, and we should what we can say, we should have a sustainable living itself, okay. Now small steps can save the many lives, okay. Now next, so summary, what we have seen is the Europe faced deadly heat due to the climate change. Over 2,300 died, cities suffered. Okay, more heat waves are coming if we don't act. Climate change is a real and urgent. Let's not wait for the next disaster. Okay, let's make the world a better place. Okay, support our channel. If you found this helpful, like the video, share with your friends preparing for any competitive exams, comment your thoughts or the questions in the comment section below, subscribe for the more easy to understand the current affairs video. It just a start. Thank you for supporting us, and your one click help us reaching 1,000 more learners. Please do like, share and subscribe the Bright Minds channel. Thank you so much, and please comment in the comment section that if you want many different kinds of current affairs video, you can comment in the comment section below, so we can bring up more quality